Hello, my friends. I'm Brent Roberts. This time I am pretending to be a student so that I can show you exactly what I'm expecting of your videos for the second half of the semester. So here I am as a student narrating my PowerPoint. The topic that I've been given from our textbook is government dominated by big business? And I've been assigned to take the yes side. And so the answer is a resounding yes. In our textbook, Bill Moyers, who, by the way, did work in the Lyndon Johnson administration, his primary argument delved into campaign financing. He claimed that these big money, deep pocket stakeholders exert unbelievable influence on legislators and other leaders simply by virtue of their big money. My research, and I do have a references page at the end of my PowerPoint, take a look at that, seems to support Moyers' assertions. First of all, money has exerted great influence on our current political environment. So take a look at that slide. Campaigns in the modern world are expensive and complex. They're high-tech. They require a lot of travel, a lot of money. And so who advances in the party? Who are the best candidates? The ones that can bring in the money. In the olden days, it used to be the people who played the political center, who tried to be all things to all people. Now it's the ideological extremes that make money. The people who are really liberal or really conservative. They get a crowd lathered up and the money rolls in at these $1,000 a plate dinners. Those guys rise in the party to positions of party leadership, and then they promote other people who are good at fundraising. So really, it all centers around money. And then if you look at my next slide, let's look at the question of how does big business influence government? In a number of ways. First is direct contributions, although those have been limited in recent years due to campaign finance reform. They can lobby for direct expenditures. They can go in and try to wine and dine legislators to try to get specific contracts that will benefit them financially. But that can be dangerous. Legislators don't like to do that because that makes them look like they are in the pockets of big business and they might not get reelected, which could be problematic. According to one of my sources, as you can see on the slide, the best tactic is to lobby for favorable regulatory and tax policy votes. And that means that they go back into the back rooms. The people that aren't in the spotlight but who do decide policy, they're the ones that they wine and dine. So for example, you're an asphalt company owner. You want a contract to resurface the roads in your state. Now you don't go directly to your senator. You don't wait until the time that they're doing the final vote on making this expenditure. You back up. You go when the subcommittee in the transportation department is considering whether or not they're going to need resurfacing of the roads, and those are the people that you wine and dine. You take those people who decide the transportation policy, you take those folks down to Florida for a few days, a fact-finding mission. You wine them and you dine them, and that's how you exert your undue influence in government. So what do? Look at the solutions slide. There's campaign finance reform. In recent years, the McCain-Feingold and other types of legislation have limited direct contributions to individual candidates. But as one of my sources said, trying to limit campaign contributions is like squeezing a balloon. It just oozes out some other different way, and the money still goes. It gets there through the party, or it gets there through some political action committee. And there's another possible solution, one of my sources, called the clean money financing. And that's occurring in Arizona and some other states. That's where the campaign is fully financed by the public if the candidate refuses to take any money from private interest groups. And that's a great way to do it because that forces the candidate to go out and work with specific voters and try to get grassroots support. It gives voters the chance to jump in and try to do small money contributions to support their candidate of choice. And so, my friends, as you can see from these slides and my sources, the answer to the question of is government dominated by big business is a resounding yes. Thank you.